how do I set up and optimize SEO? So can you kind of talked a little bit about it, but like, what are some clear, concrete tips of getting, what does SEO mean, and how can you, if you're not tech savvy, how can you like optimize your website, and what else can you do to appear in the Google searches?
Having a blast, gonna get it on the Bruce Lee podcast. Bruce Lee like Bruce Lee, cause it's so hard and the T is loose leaf. Making up those rhymes, don't write it, just do it loosely. If you want my respect, you better put direct. Here are the words in the podcast, that's what comes next.
You know what, it's the most, because we do website design, it's the most number one asked question that we get is when we have a website where we rank number one and they talk about SEO. And it's amazing, and I don't mean this disparagingly, or anything like that. I say it with a smile on my face. Whenever I get this question asked, I ask back, what does SEO even mean? Like, what do you think SEO means? And they just literally just look at me like with a plain face, and I just go, I don't know. I just thought I'd ask it. I just heard it as a buzzword. And SEO is ridiculously hard. There are experts out there that spend years trying to get ranked number one, ranked number one on Google. But the honest truth is that you could spend months, years, lots and lots of money hiring people, doing all of the things to try and rank for a specific keyword, and you'd manage to get to number one. But the problem is that even when you rank number one, you've still got a big map in the way above you, the Google map. And then you've now got rich snippets, which is a whole other conversation. And then you've got ads. So even if you manage to spend all this money, time and effort and waste so many hours trying to do it, you're still halfway down page number one. And, don't even kid yourself with page two. Nobody goes to page two. So yes, SEO is there and SEO is SEO. And there are some really good people that can do this for you. Alan Egan being number one, Damien Sheridan, just go on LinkedIn, Damien Sheridan's on there. Phil Tester from Laurels Tech, Laurels Tech. He helps Boostly. He helps me with my SEO because I haven't got the time, the effort, the inclination to even try and get my head around it. So there are some really good people that you can pay to do it. If you want to try and give it a crack yourself, then there are plugins that can help. Yoast, Yoast, Yoast plugin. At Boostly, we put a Yoast plugin as standard with every one of our websites because people ask for it. And, we do the very minimal setup, and we just say, listen, this is all on you. You go for it. We'll give you the basics. But the most important thing, and it's where so many people fall down, is that they write the content, they write their website for Google. So they write it with keywords in mind. That's ridiculous. That's bananas, because it's not Google that's going to come and stay with you. An algorithm's not going to prop up and knock on your door and pay you to stay with you. The guest is, the user is, your future potential guest. So don't fall in the trap. If you want the most shortcutest way of getting to number one, pay for it. You've got to pay to play, unfortunately, in this world. So whether that's Facebook, whether that's TripAdvisor, whatever SEO, because SEO, search engine optimization, isn't just Google. It's Bing, it's Brave, it's Airbnb's an SEO. You've got TripAdvisor's SEO, Booking.com's SEO. Everything's got some form of search engine algorithm that you've got to try and crack. So if you want to get a shortcut to the top, pay for it. If not, then just focus on making a really good website. Go back to the first tip that I said. Text your people, text your friends, and then give them a link to your website. Make sure your website is amazing. And if you're not sure that your website is amazing, just come to Boostly. We'll give you an amazing one. And then you just literally go from there. So don't worry about SEO. It's and I know I'm going to get a message from Damien Sheridan calling me an idiot because he's obviously big on the SEO, but it's just, I just look at it from all of the other angles point of view.